Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the legendary Yellow Lion from Voltron Legendary Defenders. This, since Voltron Legendary Defenders is out on Netflix and all that, 2 seasons so far, I decided to review some stuff from there, because I actually did manage to get all 5 lions and form Voltron, but I will show that off when I review all 5, and then when I review the Black Lion, I'll show it off in that video. But yeah, this is the lion that is piloted by Hunk in the series. Interestingly enough, unlike the other Voltron series, the order of the pilots has been switched around. The only people that have their traditional lions from every incarnation is Hunk and Pidge. They are still the pilots of the Yellow Lion, which is this guy, and the Green Lion. The Black, Blue, and Red Lions belong to different pilots now, which is weird. I sort of would have preferred if they kind of kept it the traditional way, but I guess it's not that bad. Maybe things will change. I don't know. I haven't watched that far into the show yet. But we'll take a look at the box, then we'll take a look at the scooter, the lion, and the little disc launcher that it came with. So here we got the box, got a picture of Voltron right there, got the yellow lion from the show, the Earth emblem, I think that is, because this thing's element was Earth. Hey, what are you doing? Voltron Legendary Defenders. Now streaming on Netflix. Playmates toys. Bottom we got the other all 5 lions that you need. This shows off that this forms the left leg. On the sides is pretty much nothing, but on the back is, of course, everything you're gonna do with this thing. Now, these do come with little scooters. Much like when they're in the castle and they launch Voltron from the castle, they ride these little scooters, and then the scooters dock into the lions. So here we have the scooter. This is Hunk's personal scooter. It does say that where does it say? It says that this this also has Hunk inside of it. Well, it's sort of true, because if you look at it very carefully, you can see someone sitting in there. And apparently that's supposed to be Hunk, but this thing is so small that they did a generic thing for all of them. Since this is one of the limbs of Voltron, the scooter is made of PVC. The only one that's made of ABS is the one that comes with the Black Lion, which I'll show off in the Black Lion's review. And to dock the lion is very simple. Each of them has their own separate compartment normally on the undersection. You open it up. There's a little divot into how you're going to put this in. Just lock it in, fold it up, and now Hunk is piloting the Yellow Lion. It's a lot like the Maddie Collector Voltron, except that one was bigger because it had actual regular-sized figures that fit inside of Voltron, but hey, whatever. Here we have the Yellow Lion. Very nice. For some reason, Playmates had a little bit of trouble coloring their lions with the different paint, so your mileage may vary on how well painted they are. And I can't, for some reason, I'm having a hard time getting this into a perfect standing position. But yeah, done out mainly in yellow plastic with white paint. It does have yellow painted eyes that are a different shade. When when I'm saying that your mileage may vary on how well the paint is, yeah, I did not do that. That literally came like that. There's like this splotch of, hey, oh, why is that not focusing? There's this splotch of silver paint on the side, and I did not do that. I may have to get paint remover and have to really rub at that to get it off. For some reason, I'm having trouble displaying the lion's legs. A lot of people display them straight forward, but I like to have the back legs kind of... Why is that doing weird stuff? Kind of at an angle, because that's how I like to roll. Posability is as follows. Front legs move back and forth. They have joints here, joints here. The head... Head does have some articulation, can move side to side since this does form one of the legs. Mouth does open, but it is spring-loaded, so it won't stay open. Now, there is a little cannon inside his mouth. So, he does have that. Back legs do go pretty far up. Pretty far back. Bend at this joint, bend at this joint, and bend at that joint. The tail is made of PVC, so it is free motioned, but careful not to leave it in one place, because with PVC plastic, if it's left in a certain position for way too long, it will get stuck in that position, and I am trying my hardest to reposition these legs. They are not cooperating with me. I don't know why. I'm trying to get these legs to cooperate, and they just won't. Okay. That's pretty good. Overall nice. It does have some red paint throughout the body, as well as silver paint, like that silver blotch that I showed you. The tail, this does actually act as like a little laser beam. Each of them do, actually. It does have yellow paint for his main color, and then light blue for the accent color, which is nice. Now, I don't know why that went out of focus, but hey. He does come with a disc launcher. This hasn't been seen in the show. Again, I haven't watched that far into Voltron, so I could be wrong. But as far as I know, this is not in the show. This is a toy-only thing. And these two pegs will attach to this paneling on top of the yellow lion. And it'll kind of lock in there. It may not sound like it, because for whatever reason, it didn't do the locking sound like it normally does. And it also comes with these 4 discs that each have the Voltron chest emblem on them, molded in. You get 4 of each, so this thing can hold 4 at a time. It might be able to hold more if you bought another one of the Yellow Lion, but yeah, that makes them look big. So you put in 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to bring the box over here. Now, you get this little lever on the side. If you pull it back, he's going to aim for his own face, apparently. It fires them out. Oh, God, and that knocked over the camera. So that time, that was my stupidity. Hey, I caught that one. Didn't catch that one. Yeah, so it actually launches them farther than you think. These things have a pretty good range of how far they can launch, which is good for this one because you get multiples, but for some of the other lions, it's not that... I mean, it's good to have a little missile that launches as far as it can go, but this thing just could have some problems with that. So let's take off the disc launcher. I will show off how to transform the limbs individually. So for the legs of Voltron, which is going to be for the blue and yellow lions, push this panel up and in. Fold the legs facing like that. The back legs collapse inside the thighs. The tail collapses into the body. And you might have some trouble with it, because mine is molded weirdly, because it had that weird little divot in the gash or divot in the molding. It's at that awkward position. Then you collapse it in all the way. Head folds up and pushes in. And since this is the left leg, you want to tilt it to the left. There you have Voltron's left leg. Now it attaches via this little door that opens up a section for the connectors to go in, and to remove it, there is this little button that will let you take it out, because this thing is stuck in there. Anyway, let's unfold this. Overall, the yellow lion, pretty cool lion. Actually, he's one of the more funnier looking lions, because he got that weird smile going for him. I forgot to mention that. Yellow Lion's a pretty good piece of Voltron. May not be your first. Actually, the first lions that I did get were the green and the yellow lions, so I've had this longer than I had the other three pieces, because for some reason, when I was at Toys R Us, they only had green and yellow. The other ones were gone for 4 weeks, which I guess would be a month. But yeah. Pretty cool. I definitely suggest you pick this up. And I can't wait to show off Voltron just like I showed off the Megazord. Because it's going to be cool. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bit my finger.